Let me speak to you like someone who has lived with Five every day, because the very first time you hit play, you feel it in a way ordinary speakers just can't match. This isn't tea for casual background noise. It is for the kind of person who listens with intention, who notices when sound feels thin, and who has already outgrown speakers that hint at what music could really be. Before we go deeper, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Quality audio like this doesn't hang around quietly once people discover what it actually sounds like. You didn't decide to upgrade because it looked sleek. You decided because your old setup left you wanting more muddy mids, weak bass, lackluster detail, or depth that just never arrived. That moment where you realize your system isn't doing justice to the music you care about, that is when this one stops being an option and starts feeling like the obvious choice. And once you experience sound that feels rich and alive, going back feels like settling for less. After weeks of daily use, the shift becomes unmistakable. You hit play and there it is, the kind of presence that fills a room instead of floating on the surface. Vocals don't just sit in the mix, they breathe. Instruments have weight. Rhythm feels anchored, not hollow. Even casual listening turns into something you pause to appreciate because everything feels intentional. In real life, this translates to moments you didn't know you were missing. Albums you thought you knew suddenly reveal layers you hadn't heard before. Podcasts sound clearer, not just louder, but more defined. Quiet passages have air and space. Conversations in movies land with clarity instead of disappearing into ambience. And here is the surprise: most people don't expect. The low end feels full and confident without needing an external subwoofer. So everything stays balanced and engaging. Check pricing again while you rehear. Waiting for later is usually how people end up kicking themselves when availability shifts or prices climb. If you're hesitating, wondering whether this kind of speaker makes that much difference, that doubt melts the second you hear how anchored and articulate everything feels. This system doesn't chase flash, it earns presence with depth and control. Owning this speaker reshapes how your space sounds. You feel proud when you turn it on. Every time you think about something weaker, you circle back here because nothing else feels this complete. Music feels alive and textured details emerge you never noticed. Low end feels full without boominess. Every track feels intentional. Listening feels immersive and rich. It is larger than tiny portable speakers. It demands real listening space. Eventually, you stop spinning through options and choose the sound experience you already felt drawn to. Don't let this be the upgrade you delay and later regret when stock tightens or prices shift. If you're ready to stop settling for thin sound and actually feel your music again, check the current price, secure yours, and enjoy sound that finally matches what you've been chasing.